that what he just said? He just said that. Pause! Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Writer, and today we're gathered here to watch Friday Night Smackdown. We've got a lot coming up. We've got Logan Paul returning with the US Championship for the first time since he's won it, which was almost a month ago. We also have Randy Orton returning, which is very, very exciting. Got to see him on Monday Night Raw. But he's coming to SmackDown for an evening, which is quite exciting. And we've got the aftermath of Survivor Series tonight, just in general. And it was nuts, y'all. If you missed it, we had the obvious reaction to the obvious event that happened. And then, of course, we had the full-length reaction posted as well. And, people, I put it into the universe, and it's happening. We have a SmackDown coming to Cincinnati in April next year, and I'm very excited about it. Y'all, it's right before my birthday, too. Funny how the universe works. So there's that. And since it's December, and, you know, December is usually the busiest month for a lot of YouTubers, I'm going to do my best to get as much content out as I can for y'all without just completely overdoing it and stuff like that. There might be some different kinds of content. There might be some more gaming stuff. We'll have to take a look-see-poo. So I know that was a bit of a long-winded intro, to say the least. So we're just finally going to dive into the reaction now. Let's see what happens tonight on SmackDown Shenanigans here tonight, and watch our stories together. So as per usual, grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy, and let's watch Friday Night Smackdown, people. Alright, Bianca wants her title back, which that makes sense. Again, I don't understand the logic of, like, you go into War Games and then you continue the feud afterwards. I don't understand it. Somebody help me understand it. Wait, where's Bayley? We don't see Bayley. Bianca's just not having any of this. She's just like, alright, I'll take down each one of you. Oh, look at that! They're keeping Shotzi and Charlotte together, and I'm kinda here for it. It's giving off Wednesday vibes to me. I feel like, you know, at some point we've all had that friendship where it's like we're polar opposites, and it's like, how do you two even, like, hang out with each other? And it's like, we just understand each other. They're kind of matching. I'm here for it. Are we just gonna forget that War Games happened on Saturday? Because I thought we had this settled, but where's Bayley at? Like, I saw Kairi, I saw Asuka, I saw Dakota with a microphone, and I saw Io, but there's no Bayley anywhere. Where's Bayley at? Like, I know that Bayley was the one that took the fall and stuff like that. Thank you, Michael Cole! Like, where's Bayley at? He's even wondering where Bayley's at. And that's his little rival there. I don't know what's gonna happen next, but the big question now is, where the heck is Bayley? Because we haven't seen her, and she was the one that took the fall at War Games, so do with that information what you will, but I smell something is off here tonight. Maybe that's the question of the night. Where's Bayley? But either way, again, nice, short, sweet, and to the point start to the show, and I am all for it, so we're gonna give that a thumbs up. Sometimes less is more. Oh, hang on here. Butch has a bit of an attire change up here. How is he still a part of the Brawling Brutes when, like, Ridge just, like, left him for the last two matches? Come on. I am here for the Butch solo arc. The people are happy to see you, Bob. And I am too. I'm happy to see Butch, but also happy to see Bob. Show the world what you can do, Butch. I was about to say, Lashley doesn't even have his vest off yet, but okay, now he does. Oh, jeez. I'm kind of here for Lashley and the Profits versus the Judgment Day. At least it'd be something different. Oh, there goes Butch. You can do it, Butch. There we go. He's got Bob out of the ring. Okay, good start. Alright, Butch just, like, kneed Bob right into the barricade. And a moonsault. Just stay on him, Butch. That's what you gotta do. It's okay, Butch. At least you're trying. That's what counts. Yeah, that would slow any momentum down. Yeah, Bob's unreal, dude. I don't know how else to word it, and I think Michael Cole pretty much eloquently put it. He's just on another level. Oh, what a slam. Jesus. Lashley's unreal, dude. I'm still really enjoying this little group that we've got with Lashley and the Profits. They just seem like they're having the best time ever, and I'm here for that. Oh! Did you just hear how Bob just, like, ran right into the post there and Butch just got out of the way? Did you just hear that sound? Oh my god. Okay, for a second I thought Lashley was gonna counter that. I'm not even kidding. It looked like he was gonna counter that because he's just such a strong dude. Well, Butch is doing the right thing. He's just staying on Bob. I like the sign that's, like, in the second row, I think it is, that says wrestling is cool. Yep, that's it. Bobby just got the spear. It's alright, Butch. You had a good showing, but Bob is on another level, like Michael Cole said. Well, Sheamus is out with an injury, right? Like, that ain't Butch's fault. Ridge just left, so, I mean, I don't know what to... Butch is just going to be doing his own thing, and I'm kind of here for it. But this was a good showing from Butch. Overall, a good start to the show. I quite enjoyed this matchup. It wasn't too long, wasn't too short, and I'm interested to see where everything goes from here, so we'll give this a thumbs up. Alrighty, we got Joaquin Wilde versus Santos Escobar. Of course, continuing onward with the LWO story, or, you know, just Santos Escobar versus the LWO, rather. Of course, we saw last week, Escobar took out Carlito. That led to the Dragon Lee and Santos Escobar match. And then now we've got Joaquin versus Santos, which makes sense. Oh, right on to Santos. That was pretty cool. Into the cover. Oh, okay. Interesting kick out right there. Oh, geez. Okay. That just happened. I mean, sometimes you have to do whatever it takes to get to the top in wrestling, and I get that, but I'm very interested to see where this character development goes with Escobar. I'm not gonna lie, I really like Joaquin's gear, I really do. Very cool DDT right there into the cover. I like how it seems like every week we're getting at least like a little showcase match of like just somebody different, right? Or like maybe somebody that we haven't seen in a singles match or maybe haven't seen on the show for a while. I'm kind of liking that. It's a little showcase match that we get each week. That's it for Joaquin. I would be totally fine with us getting like a little feud in between Carlito and Escobar, like with the continued feud with Dragon Lee and Escobar as well. See, we're getting a couple little feuds going on around the same time. I'm here for it. They had a good match at Survivor Series, so I would not be mad if we ran back Dragon Lee and Santos Escobar. Not at all. Again, I'm really loving how the crowd is super behind Dragon Lee so early on like his main roster run. It makes me happy, okay? It really does. He's been crushing it. I don't know how else to describe it. He's really been crushing it. But I mean, overall, this was a pretty serviceable matchup. You know, not too short, not too long. You know, it was a serviceable matchup. It did what it needed to accomplish. Definitely had a good showing from Joaquin Wilde. And I think that's all I had for this matchup. So we're going to give it a thumbs up. Y'all hear this dude's new entrance theme, right? It's giving like 2K23 My Rise Create a Wrestler vibes. How many times is this dude going to get new music? I'm trying to figure this out. I think this is, what, 2 or 3 songs in a year? Yeah, we haven't seen him since Crown Jewel, but I mean, like, he showed up more times since Crown Jewel than Roman Reigns, so I mean, I gotta give credit where credit is due, right? I mean, not like the bar's high or anything. Alright, Logan Paul, what have you been up to in the last month, other than not showing up to SmackDown a single time? Listen, I'm not saying that everybody has to defend their title all the time and be the workhorse champion. I just want to see the titles on the show from time to time. Oh, this is gonna be good. To every friend that stabbed me in the back. This is giving off, like, edgy, angsty, like, midlife crisis Facebook post. You know the ones with, like, the Peaky Blinders photo, and it's all grayed out and stuff like that in grayscale? The harder you work, sir, you haven't been here in a month. Sit down. What is this man going on about? I'm getting concerned. He's already screeching and everything. He's already, like, screeching and everything. The fastest rising star that hasn't been here in 4 weeks. It's been on his junk? Is that what he just said? He just said that. Pause! My closed captions caught it, okay? Look at this. It's been on my junk. He said it. He said it. Okay, the tournament itself is fine, except can we please, for the love of God, get rid of Austin Theory? Kevin, just please, thank you, please take care of it for all of us. Thank you, Kevin. This is a nightmare. This whole promo, this whole situation with Logan Paul as the US champ is a nightmare. Oh my God! Kevin Owens mentioned the Vine. He's bringing up the lore. Thank you, Kevin. I'm sorry, but that promo's reading off like a 2K script. Okay, we got Grayson Waller coming out here next. Michael Cole called them the attention hogs. What is going on with Grayson's top now? He's got like the bright green back and it's got like fringe on it. I'm getting more and more confused with this entire segment, people. Well, didn't Logan Paul retire from boxing? Like, wasn't that a thing? Kevin just punched Austin Theory. What great timing. That was great timing. Kevin Owens, you're delightful and we don't deserve you. That is all. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for saving us from this mess that we just had to watch. Oh, as if we haven't heard enough from Logan Paul. He's on commentary. Alrighty, come on, Kevin, you can do it. Alright, well, Grayson had an elbow there. Well, hey, at least we got Kairi Cross coming back in this tournament. Oh, can it, Logan Paul? We don't need your commentary. That's why we've got closed captions. Alright, Grayson. Okay, he was trying to go for some kind of a suplex, I think, but Kevin's countering it. If you live and breathe this title, you would be here on a regular basis with it, right? Alright, we're back on the outside of the ring. Grayson's going for Kevin back at the commentary table. Oh, well, there goes Kevin just stopping Grayson Waller right in his tracks just like that. Nice little splash there from the apron. Love to see that. We truly don't deserve Kevin Owens. We really don't. Although I don't know why we're just standing in the middle of the ring and the camera just zoomed out all dramatically. I mean, to be fair, I feel like, oh, there goes Austin Theory. I was about to say, I feel like no matter who faces Logan Paul is probably going to get cheered, even if we're supposed to boo for them, right? Oh, right into the post. Smart strategy, just, using the numbers advantage right there. Kevin is hurt as we go into the commercial break. Alrighty, well, Kevin Owens apparently did a splash during the commercial break and hurt the hand even more so. I'm wondering if this is one of those, injury arcs in this United States Championship situation. Because remember that same crap happened and, Escobar, got injured, and then Rey Mysterio took his place, and that was kind of how that whole feud kind of got set up on the last tournament. Yeah, I'm wondering if we're going to be seeing a repeat of that. Alrighty, it looks like Kevin's using the good hand to go after Grayson Waller now. Very smart strategy. Also, equally smart strategy of Grayson to go after the bad arm and hand. Okay, Grayson needs to kind of find a secondary move, I think. I really like when he goes out of the ring and goes back in and does his move and stuff like that, but he kind of needs another move, something that you could just kind of hit from out of nowhere or something. Alright, Kevin dove with the swanton of sorts. Grayson Waller kicks out. Grayson Waller's had a good little year so far on SmackDown. He's had some main event level matches, and he's up there with some of the bigger names in WWE, so I mean, he's off to a good start, I think. Again, I like how the arm and wrist are the story here. I had to rewind the last minute or so because I missed the pin. Okay, so Kevin got to the ropes. Okay, Grayson has Kevin's hand in the turnbuckle pad. Okay, missed there. Oh, we got a sneaky roll-up. Alright, is this the weekly sneaky roll-up? And it is the weekly sneaky roll-up. Alrighty, well, that matchup I thought it was pretty good as well. Again, not too short, not too long, although it was a little on the longer side, but it kind of made sense, I felt like, given where it was on the show. And, there were some, interwoven moments and stuff like that, because, of course, Kevin's been feuding with Grayson and Austin Theory, and that sort of thing. And now he's getting involved with the United States Championship. That all made sense to me. So we'll give this a thumbs up. Alrighty, people. We've got the main event match of the evening because we still got to see Randy Orton out here, and the GMs are fighting for Randy Orton, and it's a whole mess, and there's a whole Bloodline situation. It's been a messy night, to say the least. But we do have some answers on the Bayley situation. So remember how at the very beginning of the show that I was like, hey, why is Bayley not out here? Well, they didn't tell Bayley to go out there. So some shenanigans are shenaniganing, for lack of a better term. Either way, we've got Kairi Sane versus Bianca Belair. They told Bayley to stay back tonight, and so the tension is brewing even more so. Love to see Shotzi and Charlotte still out there with Bianca, although I'm very excited for the eventual Charlotte versus Bianca match. Dude, I would hate to be in a match after I went through a War Games match. Oh, there goes Asuka. Kairi's going right after Bianca Belair there. Oh, Charlotte going after Kairi right there on her own too. Okay, but the referee's got to kick out Damage CTRL if they're going to kick out Shotzi and Charlotte, right? Oh, well, Asuka just got in the middle of the ring for whatever reason. This referee ain't messing around. He's getting rid of everybody. That's. I think he was the same one that, got rid of, everybody at ringside last week, too. Alrighty, well, we just went to commercial break after everybody got kicked out from ringside. Although Bayley didn't get kicked out from ringside because she got left in the back. What if that was done on purpose? What if Bayley had to stay back because maybe they knew that this was happening? Oh god, ouch, ouch, ouch! Okay, well, Bianca just got out of the hold right there as we came back from commercial break. Oh, right to the post. Nice kick from Kairi right there. Interesting pinfall attempt right there. Oh, what's Bianca up to? Oh, slam. Okay, something happened there. Alright, into the cover. Kairi kicked out at 2. Oh, ouch. What a strike right there from Kairi. Oh, there's that sliding elbow. Alright, Kairi, what are we doing? Nice strike right there off the top rope into the cover. Oh, and a kick out at 2. Oh no, we're on the outside of the ring and into the barricade. Oh no. Oh, see, there's Bayley. I called it, people. I called it. It seems to be that the referee also saw something because Kairi was surprised to see Bayley. Okay, so the orders came from Io. Is that what they just said on commentary? Kairi was going for the elbow, but Bianca just caught her because there was a lot of shenanigans going on. Yep, that's it. Well, maybe this is like the slow and steady way that Damage CTRL is going to get rid of Bayley, because Bayley showed up to try to help Kairi and it backfired. Bayley ate the pin at War Games, even though she was doing so much to, like, you know, break up all the pins and stuff like that, right? And remember how, like, even just like a month or two ago, we were kind of saying that Io was going to be the one to turn on Bayley? Well, I think the roles are going to be flip-flopped here. But, I mean, at the same time, it's like kind of justified, I think, right? Because wasn't Bayley kind of just like, you know, getting Io into matches and stuff like that? Like, there was some tension there, right? Right, so I'm really interested in the story, and I want to see where things go here. Okay, so throughout the night as well, we've also had the thread with Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis trying to get Randy Orton on their shows. Randy! I hope that we get to keep Randy on SmackDown for a little bit. That would be delightful. That'd be great. I need a Randy and Roman confrontation. And then we sit back and just watch them cook. I really have no idea how we're going to get to that point, but I'd love to see Randy with another title win. Like another world title run and stuff. That would be lovely. Like, he doesn't need it. I would just like to see it. I'll be the person to stir the pot a little bit, but I'd like to see Randy versus Nick Aldis. That'd be a good little match there, right? I'm so suspicious because we've got Paul Heyman running around too in this whole mess as well, because he was backstage with Nick Aldis earlier tonight, because they were like talking about Randy and all that, and that got a little heated. So I sensed that we're gonna get Paul Heyman, maybe even Solo or Jimmy or both at some point. We're gonna get some Bloodline shenanigans somewhere in this segment. Oh, there goes our guy Paul Heyman again with his iPhone and calling Roman his tribal chief. He said defending, reigning and defending. Roman ain't defending anything, Paul. We all know this. And I get the quality over quantity in terms of defenses and stuff like that, but it's still laughable at this point, at least for the year 2023. I sense that Randy's going to be on SmackDown to tackle the Bloodline shenanigans and then maybe hop back over to Raw. I could be entirely wrong, though. I called it. I knew something was going to happen with some Bloodline shenanigans. It wouldn't be SmackDown shenanigans without Bloodline shenanigans. Although this is interesting too, because Solo is just coming off that huge win against John Cena a few weeks ago at Crown Jewel. So that's interesting. There goes Jimmy once again. Here we go. We've got Jimmy and Solo trying to take out Randy. Oh, okay. This is heating up, people. This is heating up. We got LA Knight in there now because he's been dealing with Bloodline shenanigans for a little while now. Love to see that. That's another match I'd like to see. Randy versus LA Knight. Alright, so Solo and LA Knight are fighting at the top of the stage. Randy's going for Jimmy. The GMs are just like, sign the contract, sign the contract. It's like he's getting attacked by Jimmy Uso. He's got other important things going on. Come on, Randy, give us an RKO. RKO! Out of nowhere. Look at how angry Paul looks. He just looks like he's like a steamed vegetable right now. He needs his tribal chief. He needs his tribal chief back. Alright, Randy's got a microphone. What's Randy got to say here? Oh, can it, Paul? You're so safe on Raw. Well, Paul, they've got the Judgment Day shenanigans that go on for 10 years over there. So, I mean, I don't know. I'd be playing my bet on SmackDown. I wouldn't want to be stuck with the Judgment Day shenanigans for a year plus. Alright, Randy's going to SmackDown? People, we got Randy on SmackDown! Alright! Oh, this is great. Look at how mad Paul looks. Randy's got a microphone, though. So, we gotta see what happens here. How are we closing things out, Randy? Oh, he's telling him to call Roman. Ah! This is starting to turn into a bad fan fiction, and I'm kind of here for it. Paul's gotta call his tribal chief to let him know that Daddy's back, referring to Randy. Oh, man. Oh, this is great. Oh, Randy just RKO'd Nick Aldis now, too. Oh! Oh, man. Well, I put it into the universe, and lo and behold, Oh, Paul's calling Roman Reigns! Again, it wouldn't be Friday Night Smackdown without some Bloodline shenanigans, right? Right. But this was a good way to close things out. I'm excited that Randy's going to SmackDown for selfish reasons. So this was a great way to close out the show. I want to see where things kind of move along with Randy Orton getting re-entered into the Bloodline mix. Good to see LA Knight kind of still being filtered through that sort of main event arc, if you will. And yeah, I think they've got that kind of overlap in common to where, the Bloodline really screwed them over. So I think, that's pretty warranted, right? Right. Either way, I want to see what happens moving ahead, and I want to see what happens after Randy RKO Nick Aldis there. I wonder if that's going to lead to anything. But either way, we're going to give this a big old thumbs up because it was interesting. Randy's back, and he's over here on SmackDown. So that's all exciting. Overall, pretty solid episode this week. We had a lot of story progression, some solid matches. Can't really complain about much of anything, except for that cringy Logan Paul promo, which, again, like, what was happening there? What was happening there? I'm still trying to figure out what was happening there. I'm still really intrigued by the damage control arc and seeing what happens with Bayley moving ahead and just seeing, that progression. I'm also interested to see where the United States Championship tournament that totally ends well every single time, and see where that all goes. I want to know who that NXT person's going to be. I'm interested in the Dragon Lee Santos Escobar rematch that's happening next week, and I'm also interested to see Karrion Kross and Bobby Lashley battle it out. Again, we haven't seen Karrion Kross for a little bit, and so I'm just excited that he's back for a match, so we'll have to see what happens there. And we've got more Bloodline shenanigans, which is always a positive around here, right? Right. I mean, I don't know if I would say it's a positive, it's kind of more of a given. It's very much like how on Monday Night Raw, you're always guaranteed the Judgment Day interrupting somebody somewhere, typically at the beginning of the show. Right, right. You know there's going to be something involving Bloodline shenanigans on Friday Night Smackdown. But I'm interested to see, like, Randy Orton and LA Knight interacting a little bit. I think that would be a good standalone match at some point. I don't know how we would get to it, but I would like to see it. And again, I'm interested to see what's going to happen with Nick Aldis next week as well, since, he got RKO'd by Randy and stuff like that. I want to see if that goes anywhere. Overall, we're going to give this week's SmackDown a big ol' thumbs up. Lots of good story progression and some good matches along the way. But let me know what y'all thought about this week's SmackDown down in the comments down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button so you get notifications around here and that sort of thing. We are en route to 900 subscribers at the time of recording this, and hopefully on to 1,000 after that. We're getting so close. I can smell it. But again, thank you all super duper much for all the love and support. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all the next one.